Coconut Spy, thank you for waiting patiently, ma'am. Go ahead.
Hey, can y'all hear?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm gonna say that some of the points on this conversation is just completely like stupid. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like it's really stupid. Because for people to say that you have to be smart as a woman, you have to do this, you have to do that, that means that women have to walk around this world assuming that every man is a predator, every man is savage, every man is crazy. But then at the same time, y'all want us to think not all men are like this. So it's like, which one do you want? Do you want me to treat every man like they're gonna attack me, or do you want me to think not all men are like this? Because this is what we're saying. Like we're literally saying that as women, oh, you have to assume that this guy's gonna do this guy's gonna do that. But then when I assume that these men are, why are you acting like this? Not all men are like that. So which one is it? Like I don't get it. It's like pick a struggle. Exactly. Because it makes no sense because it does seem like you're blaming the victim. Because why aren't we talking about why are men acting like this? Why aren't we talking about why are men raised to be this aggressive? Why isn't that conversation coming up? Instead, we're talking about what women should do. Women have tried everything. I've literally denied a guy. He came out of his car and chased after me. Like, women have tried everything. Women call the police. You're not allowed to get a restraining order until he actually violently hits you or does something against you. Women have done everything. So at this point, if we're doing everything that we actively can, why aren't we talking about what men should be doing? Why aren't we talking about how men can hold each other accountable? Why aren't we talking about how to raise better men? Women have been doing this for ages. We have been protecting ourselves, fighting against men all the time in domestic abusive homes. We are literally fighting for our lives, protecting our children. But yet we still have to come up with ways to protect ourselves. That's the conclusion? Really? Like we've been doing this for the longest. I don't get why this is still a conversation topic. Why can't we talk about something new? Why can't we talk about why men are doing this? Why can't we talk about why men can't accept no as an answer? That's the real problem here. If we tried everything else and nothing is changing, what is the actual problem? And another thing is men are like, oh, you're a black independent woman. You're a independent, strong woman. Okay, but I thought that you're a strong, independent black man too. Like what is the I don't get it. I don't get it. Like it's so much there's so much of a contradiction. It literally makes no sense. Like black men literally fight and protect each other. They literally go to jail for each other. But then God forbid you need to protect one black woman. Then oh, you remember she's a strong independent black woman. Be for real. Be for real. Like it's not making sense. Like it's literally not making sense anymore. I don't even know why this conversation is still going on because it seems like the conversation is centered around what women could do better to protect themselves, but instead of what men can do to be mentally stable and not attack women when their advances are rejected. That's the actual problem. Because at this point, it's like women are fighting a war that we will constantly lose because men refuse to acknowledge that they might be the problem and they need to hold each other accountable. Until that happens, this is never going to end. It's going to be a constant cycle. Like, it's going to be a constant cycle. And fine, people are like, oh, don't make this about race. Don't make this about race. Women in general, we're tired of being told what to do to protect ourselves because we're constantly trying to protect ourselves. Every day of our lives, since the day we were born, we've been sexualized every single day of our lives. Like, so I don't get why this conversation is still even happening. Until we start talking about men holding themselves accountable and changing, going to therapy, nothing is going to change. So that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Stop blaming women. When that woman, again, we might not know what happened, but her getting hit by a brick literally makes no sense. Like no one, you wouldn't do that to anybody, no matter what they did. I don't care what she did in between. Getting hit by a brick is fucking insane. That shit is insane. So I don't care what the middle situation was, but the fact that you hit that girl with a brick all because she said no to giving you her number, that I can't. I'm tired of hearing the conversation of what women can do to protect themselves. We gotta start talking about what men need to do to stop acting this way. Period. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Have a good night.
You too.